Hello, YouTube! I am Pinstar, and this is Kingdoms and Castles. Pinstar plays Kingdoms and Castles. So, yeah, this is a little game that I saw crop up. Had a very interesting sort of not blockish, but not Minecraftian blockish aesthetic to it. It is also a city builder / city defender in a similar vein to Hearthlands. Slightly different focus on this one, though. So you know what? Let's dive right in, shall we? We're gonna play on the on the easy one. There is still some danger here, raiders and dragons, but yeah, I've just kind of dived into this one, so we'll take the middle difficulty here. All right, choose a land. Interesting layout. A little bit too fragmented, although you can build bridges in this game. You can build bridges, so. That let's try a different one here. Interesting. I've played one game of this before. What I'm looking for is nice big patches of fertile land near big patches of rocks here, near decent amounts of forest, with maybe a touch of iron. Oh, that iron's not good. All right, what do we got here? Well, that's over there, that's over there. This is actually some pretty decent starting area here. We got some of our stones, we've got our iron, we've got plenty of trees. Yeah, you know what? I like this one. Let's accept. I like this Boyd. And for our kingdom name, Pinstar's Palace. So this is essentially a castle with town around it. So let us dive right in, and there we go. Okay, so now my one fault for this game is that it doesn't have too much in the way of a tutorial. I kind of puzzled my way through it. That being said, I have since puzzled it out, so you don't need to worry about me fumbling around in the dark trying to figure this game out. So the first things first you got to build is a keep. This is where, well, everything comes to fruition. It's also sort of your hub city center thing. I'm gonna go ahead and put it right here. Boom. All right, so that gave us 5 people, and what we got to do is we got to build out some roads and some hovels, just to get some get our people working, if you will. So we're going to get some of these coming right out here like this, and we will get ourselves a hovel right there. That'll actually, we probably want 2 hovels, but actually we'll need to fast forward some things here. So our keep is being built, our people are going about doing their thing, they are building our roads. These little doodads right here are our peasants. Very simple, but helpful nonetheless. And here we've got our advisors. Good day, we need farms. With roads and houses, and military who just says good day. Well, good day to you. Well, let's just start chopping down some of these trees here so we can get some wood to actually do some stuff. Now, yeah, these darker tiles over, actually, is that? Yeah, that's very fertile too. And this is actually going to be a little bit closer for us. I like this spot right here. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, let's get a couple more pieces of road out to here. And let's make sure we chop down this very fertile piece right here. We will also want to get another hovel, probably closer to our town here. Yeah, like that. All right, let's get some farms up before people go hungry. Now, yeah, we're housing the 5 people we have, but we need a bit more. Now, the other thing we're going to need if we're going to be harvesting at any kind of efficiency is a granary. But that requires some stone. So we're just going to have them hoof it to the castle for the time being. Alright, so we've got some extra beds, which means our population can grow. Now, you get an influx of population each year, but that depends on your happiness, how many people actually want to show up, and so that determines how quickly you can fill your kingdom here. As far as I can tell, the people don't actually breed in the traditional sense. It's all migrants. My lord, 2 people have visited, but none could find a... What? Oh, that must have been Old Nose. That to say. Alright, we got 1 idler. Let's do this. We're gonna build a road over here. Let's keep chopping these trees down because I see this being sort of a farming little district thingy. But we do need a quarry in order to get some stone income flowing. One more idler. I guess we could mark 1 more set of trees for destruction. Quarry requires 15 wood. Just straight up 15 wood. So we're almost there, though. Oh, we got an influx of people. 4 people came, but only 3 decided to stay. That's the factor of happiness. But next year will come, we'll probably get more people. We'll probably want to build another hovel, but I want to get working on our quarry. Right there. And then once we get enough wood for another hovel, we might as well. Five wood. Nice and cheap. While they're chopping the wood down here, we can speed things up just a smidge-meter here. I don't know if 2 fields will be able to cut it, but we can... well, actually, they probably will, because they're both built on fertile patches, so they get... no, not a bad boost to their fertility in terms of, compared to their base output here. That's a pretty good bonus right there for building on the fertile land. So they're going to bring us plenty of stuff. Now, here's one of the problems: is they have such a long trip to the castle here that some of this food's going to just freeze on the fields, and that's no good. We need to build a granary so they can harvest it and store it a lot more efficiently. Where am I? Yeah. Ready? Come on, grab it, grab it, grab it. Oh, thank you. Oh, phew. Barely got it. Is this thing? Oh, that thing's cranking away too. Excellent. And we've got enough beds. Oh, beautiful. Okay, so let us get a couple more fields here. We'll go 1, 2. Oh, well, all right, maybe just 1 then. Little low on wood. Chop, and chop you. Chop you, and chop you. We are starting to get a trickle of stone coming in. What do you guys want? Food stores? Yes, I know. I'm working on the farms there. I got it. I got you. I'm on it. All right, you're building that field. That should give us some sort of output in time for this year anyway. Yeah, because we don't have very much in the way of food storage capabilities anyway. All right, we got two visitors. One decided to join up, so we're still not at capacity. So no need to build another hovel. But I do want to focus on our food, so that's just fine right there. Yeah, we are going to need to stockpile the food, or the wood rather. But I do want to get one more thing of food just so we have a healthy excess. No one's available to work. Well, they'll free themselves up. Yeah, we just got to make sure we get those in before they freeze on the fields. We also have to be careful about not building too many fields too quickly, because if we cap out, not only are we, wasting our labor there, but it gives us no benefit. You can't store more than 50. All right, so they're building that. We're definitely getting some more stone coming in. That is good. Yeah, 15 wood for the granary. There is a forester hut here that allows us to replant forests, but I'm thinking I want the granary first, just to help stabilize our food production here. Yeah, we'll put you right here. All right, what do we got here? No one homes. Food stores are running low. I'm working on that. Okay, you guys are building this. I guess we could just start chopping some trees around here, because they'll just bring them to the palace. So they're making plenty of food here. It's just a matter of once the granary's done, they don't have to bring it all the way to the palace. They can just bring it right here to the granary, and that way they can harvest it a lot quicker, and we'll get bonus to food production here. In terms of or bonus to being able to store food. We'll be able to store a lot more food, which is important. And I think we're going to need one more hovel now. Ooh, and a well. Well, let's get one more hovel, and then we'll invest in a well. Because yeah, there we go. 200 plus 200 food storage. So now we can hold up to 250 food. And it's a lot quicker and more efficient for our farmers to get their stuff there. We should be able to feed everyone on these 4 farms at the moment. Yeah, and our stone's coming in, so we don't need another quarry at the moment. I think our next step is a forester. Actually, why don't we tell you to chop? That way we can get a road coming out here and we can start tapping into that iron eventually. Maybe not right away, but we can get it going, and then we can build some other stuff while we're at it. All right, we are up to 20 beds, which means we can get more peasants coming in. Yeah, we'll set these 2 to be built. And might as well, while we're here, let's get... might as well. Ha! 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 See, yep, there they are. They're taking it right into the granary. They are going to get those fields stripped in no time. And all that lovely food will be ours to keep through the winter and what have you. 3 people, but only 1, yeah. They're getting picky. They're getting a little picky. Also, we could probably stand to get another field built. Yeah, might as well tap all the fertile patches. All right, so that well is up and built, which is good. Yeah, we could probably tell them to chop a few more of these around here, just to keep them busy and just to keep the wood income coming as well. Oh, well, we got another 4 people coming in. That's good. All right, I think we should be, well, we need a lot more wood for our forester, but now that we have a lot more idle people, we can, the extra peasants will go and start tree chopping, which will allow us to get our wood back up. And all these extra farms will provide us more than enough food to feed all these peeps. While we're at it, let's get these out here. Chop, choppy, chop, 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 chop. Yeah. I think the very first dragon sighting, or at least this is what happened in my test game, he's just going to fly over and mock us. He's not actually going to murderify us, as far as I can tell. Hopefully not. Here he comes. Please don't eat us. We don't exactly have anything for you, Mr. Dragon. We do not have mounds of gold. Just some wood. It happens to be flammable. So please do not inflame it. Alright, let's get that forester's hut while we're at it here. I could be wrong about the dragon. He could be going to murder me in the face right now, but I don't think he will, because, well, I mean, honestly, let's be honest. There's no way for me to economically get up a military in this quick to be able to actually fight him off. I think what we might do in this case, let's chop all these, because we want them cleared, but we also want the wood. Is I want to start going up to cottages here, because we've got more than enough of stone to pay their extra costs, and these things come with extra people to help us out. And more importantly, get us more beds so that we can have more population. Because our food stores are doing nice, not complaining there. So yeah, we'll get the cottage and then we'll continue from there. A little bit more. Keep at it, guys. Me wood. There we go. There's 2. There's 4. Come on. Do I hear 6? Do I hear 6? I hear a lot of food. Well, I see a lot of food, but just as good. All right, come on. There we go. It's cottage time. What is technically? I guess this is technically. Yeah, we'll do that. Feeling ready. Ready for what? I think once some of these these chop orders finish themselves off, we'll be in good shape. And yeah, see, now they're planting trees, so trees are a renewable resource in that sense. What do you guys want? Military. Perhaps we should build some defenses in case it ever returns. Yeah, I guess the first one is scripted not to hurt us. No one's available. Blah, blah, blah. Running low. What the heck are you talking about running low? We're doing fine. We made 65. 35 was eaten. None was wasted. We're doing fine with food. I do not feel compelled to build additional farms at this juncture. But we'll keep an eye on it. Certainly would not want to go hungry. Let's get you chopped because you're going to be in the way of something. Ooh, we do have our iron mine available at this juncture as well. Sheesh. All the foods. Harvest all the foods. Alright, let's see. Yeah, that's almost done building. Blacksmith creates armaments, but I don't think I have anything that can use the armaments, so I'm going to hold off on the iron for the moment. Just for the moment. Alright, what, let's see. Yeah, we could go expanding on the food, but I don't think we need to. The town, we could go for something to increase our happiness. Something like the tavern would be a good purchase. That basically makes all of our townsfolk, and I'm going to build the town itself, like the actual town's buildings over in this direction. You can see the sort of the area of effect here. But it does still encapsulate our hovels here. Well, but is happiness something that I really need to deal with at the moment? I might just want another cottage here. We don't have the gold yet for the manor. How much is? Ooh, we can build the treasure room. The treasure room is what allows us to collect taxes. We like you the taxes. We prefer this near the castle. Yeah, let's do that. And then we'll get a... that way we can start working on getting the monies. And in comes the wave of food. And what the hey, we'll get another cottage. You guys need to... chop that stuff down. Alright, our fields are doing well. Our food is doing well. We've just burned through a bunch of our materials. 32 beds, and we're working on more. We're probably going to need to work on 5 people, but only 4 came. That's okay. More people is good. Regardless. Yeah, all the stones being stored here at the castle. I might want to invest in a stockpile at some point. So here's the interesting dichotomy when it comes to food. There's 2 different types sources of food. You have farms and orchards. Farms, on a person-by-person, basis will produce more food than an orchard. However, they are prone to flooding. If a farm field gets flooded, you lose that field's production for the year. Whereas orchards are immune to flooding, so they are a more resource-intensive and less efficient but more reliable source of food. Whereas we're kind of playing it fast and loose. But that's why I like to store up extra food. So if we have a bad year where a bunch of fields get washed out, we're still good. Whoa! Alright, we are a small village and one of our houses caught fire. But it's right next to the well, so they'll put that out lickety-split. That should, yeah, that fire should Are you kidding me? Come on! You're right next to the well! Oh, for Pete's sake! Man's sakes, you're right across from the freaking well. One of you derps got made homeless because of that. Two of you, actually. Well, we just got that. So that takes care of the homeless problem for the moment. We'll rebuild that hovel. What good that freaking well did. I've seen them be effective before. They generally do what they're supposed to do. Oh yes, we have our treasury now, and we can set our tax rate. Give us money. Now you can go 0, 1, 2, 3 per peasant. Since we, I'm gonna go for 2. We don't want to tax the crap out of them. Oh yeah, lightning can start fires too. Let's get all of you chopped. We want lots of wood. And also lots of room. Okay, let's get you out of the way too. Alright, our happiness is starting to drop, so we are going to want to invest in something to improve it, like this tavernier. Right there. That'll do it. Oh, yep, see, one of my fields got washed out. So that field's crop got lost. But that's okay. Most of our other fields are fine, and we've got plenty of storage. So we're good. That being said, I might want to expand this a little bit. This windmill improves the productivity of adjacent farms and doesn't boost those. So, and here's the reason why I've been building them in this shape here. Is we put the windmill here, and we might as well put two more farms, even though those aren't great tiles. It will boost the productivity of all of them. Alright, yeah, we're still doing it. Yeah, our happiness is not highly attractive to people at the moment. Let's see how we're doing with the farm. Yeah, see, we're starting to eat all of our surpluses here. And as we attract more people, we're going to need more food, especially with the tavern, which uses extra food. So you know what? Our next project is definitely going to be, let's get some... Oh, you can't even build the farm, period. There. If it's barren, you can't make it happen. All right, well, that's still fine. It's still worth building a windmill here for all of these others which are on good tiles. So, windmill it is. Just to boost all of you. And see, like right here is would be another good ring of them. They'd just be, well, yeah, it'd be just 2 tiles where you can't boost it. But all these others are great. But we don't need that much food at the moment. Alright, I think it is high time we start getting some iron here. Might as well, since we've got the easy access to it. How are we on beds? 34 or 44, but this thing's starting to work now. Yeah, consumes 10 food per year. So it's not going to burn through all of our food to turn it into happiness, essentially, but it's going to be a bigger strain on our food supply than just our normal populace. But that's okay. We got this going. This thing will be fine. We'll be in good shape here. I think what I'll do over here is put the stockpile, and then just cut all these other trees down since they're nearby. We can also clear out some of these rocks, these unusable stones, so we can get at this one to get more quarries. Although we still can put one more quarry over here, so that's not strictly speaking needed. In fact, why don't we do that once we get enough wood? Yeah, the denser they're packed together, the more yields you get out of them. All right, so now we've got Oh, I guess these guys have become master workers. So we've got 6 plus 2 plus 4 plus 2 plus 3. This one field kicks out plenty of food, along with all of its brethren here. And yeah, our happiness took a tick upwards. We could probably start working on our next house here. How's our gold doing? 51? We could, if we waited for enough stuff, actually get ourselves a manor. That would not be a bad idea. Oops. And yeah, with this iron mine going, we're definitely going to want a stockpile. Actually, we can just build one right now. And I'm gonna go straight to the full size one, just because it'll work a little bit better here. And then what we'll do is chop. We'll just go all choppage all the time. Get tons of wood. Clear all you guys out. Eventually, I'm going to pretty much develop all this area. Alright, what do you guys have to say to me? We have so much wood, there's no place to put it. Yep, that's what we're working on. That's why I'm building a stockpile. But since we have an excess of wood, let's get our second quarry over here. There we go. Now you can only have two mines going against one node here, so we couldn't just surround it. I tried doing that in my test game. Festivals, eh? No, I think we're keeping the happiness up pretty well with the hooch. Alright, this thing now is ready to roll. Let's see here. Now, what else can we do here? Baker takes wheat and charcoal, turns it into bread, stores the wet bread until eaten. No, that's okay. We make it fresh just fine. I might do a full-size granary, like right here. Once I get this one up and running, that'll give us even more food storage. Speaking of food storage, how are we doing? Yeah, we're still, despite all this fertility, we are going to need to expand into our next section. So why don't we? And then for food, we will do farm. But none could find a home. Okay, yeah, before we start going crazy with the farms, how are we? We're close to a manor, so let's build this manor. There we go. How about like right there? Yeah, no, let's do it right there. Right there in the center of the kingdom. And that will give us copious amounts of people. Copious, I say. Copious. And then, yeah, with this thing heading up, we're definitely going to need to tap into this. I'm probably going to seed all the fields and throw up the windmill just all in one thing, just so we have a big thing. And then my next project after that will probably be a large full-size granary. And then I'll start pondering my military, because I have been neglecting that. Actually, to get that, I probably need to tap into this stone. And to do that, we're going to need to clear away these unusable stones. So, but one thing at a time, one thing at a time. Yeah, now that we can hold plenty of goodies, we're in good shape. What do you want? Yeah. Yeah, we've got one person on this. Soon, though, soon we'll have enough people. One thing I might do is I can temporarily turn this one off. That will free the 4 workers who can then become not builders. Okay. At least we're close by the palace here and we can just use the stockpile to start building it here. But I would prefer it to go up a little bit faster. Cebu play, then we can turn that back on. And there's all our food firing up there. Also, turning this down will prevent our food stores from going down too quickly. Alright, do we have... Still we have the one guy toiling away at that. And unfortunately, there's no way that I know of to set priorities. What's causing that is all these freaking chop jobs here. We turn these off. Nope. Well, let's continue turning them off. You might as well keep that one on. Oh, they're probably still just carrying crap. Well, this one person seems to be diligently hammering away at it here, so... Not too bad for a full-size manor here, but I would like to get more people coming in, so that we can sort of jumpstart the rest of our economy. At least we're building up plenty of wood. Still the one. Well, you're almost done putting in all the stone. Yeah, you know what? This is the problem. This thing eats up 10 workers who are literally sitting around on their thumbs doing nothing because there's nothing for them to pick up with the stockpile. Really, they need these. Yes, I know we need more homes. I'm working on it. I mean, what if I turn this off? I'm not gonna... Yeah, it doesn't... Luckily, it doesn't make me lose all the materials. But I just want to make sure you guys get your butts on here and build this faster. That's going up nice and fast. And here, while we're at it, farm, 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 farm. Windmill. Think you guys can handle that? And now we can turn you back on. Get some hooch going. Get our happiness up and running. So we can actually attract more people. Yeah, we actually can keep this closed, for the time being anyway, because people can still fetch stuff from it. One of our peasants has drowned. Why have you drowned? We need more people, not fewer. We also probably need some more sources of happiness. So let's look to our town here. Yes, we can do a library. Actually, putting it right there would catch the hovels. We just need to get rid of this one tree right here. Oh, the other thing we need is a charcoal burner, because the charcoal burner provides charcoal for the homes, and that makes them happier. Or charcoal maker. Charcoal maker goes there. Only 3 decided to stay. Yeah. What can you do? That's 3 more than we had, though, so I'll take it. And there's our charcoal burner up and running already. So that will make charcoal, that will make people happier, that will increase our aggregate happiness. Is somebody going to chop that thing down? You guys are working on this thing. Can't do that one. We could still do yet another one with this little thing here. And I think I will if we expand far enough for it. Now, one of the things that I haven't gotten into yet, but let us get into before we end here, is our defenses. You see, there are raiders. There are dragons. There are people that want to harm us. So we're going to need to start getting our stuff protected here. Too far away from our roads. Well, we're going to have to get our roads out then. These things are quick and easy to build. But yeah, we might as well seal ourselves off in terms of defenses. Like if we go build a wall from here to, I guess, down here, that would be that'd be a pretty good choke point. Of course, people could land on our shores here, but hopefully we can get some defenses up. Actually, you know what? I think that's what I will do in case they show up here. Is let's get castle block. Now this is what allows you to sort of build towers in your town here. And since this block right here isn't going to be used for anything, you can just build that nice and tall there by itself and then make that like an archer tower. It's sort of a modular wall building that you can do. So we can get a couple archer towers around here. We put one there we go. Now that's going to be speaking for quite a bit of our stone, but I think we'll be in good shape either way. How are we doing here? Oh yeah, we're doing fine. We're just going to need a granary soon. What do you want? Yeah. This is why you need more warm bodies, because there's never enough people to do stuff. As we've as we know is normally the case from our Hearthlands. There's never enough people. Always need the warm bodies. You know, in case someone sets something on fire, we might want a well over here, just to keep the palace from burning down. I don't know if it can catch fire. Oh yes, the library. And the tree has grown back. Just chop that mofo. And, but only 2 found the town to their liking. Yeah, there are other ways, and I do want to get that library up and running. That's a nice slow burn for attractiveness. What do you need? Yeah, just more of everything. That's a lot of resources. Guardian of the forest and all its creatures. Well, okay then. The other thing we could do here. Barracks requires chambers of war. Now that's always an interesting one. Well, we'll wait for these guys to finish this off. Oop, am I getting any fields flooded out? Not full. Oh, well, it's because it's not fully staffed. That makes sense. Yeah, but I mean, as you can see here, this is just scratching the surface. We have quite a bit to build, and conceivably, one could build and populate the entire map and have it defended to the nines. So yeah, that is Kingdoms and Castles. So if you guys like this episode and want to see more like it, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and leave me a comment, good, bad, or indifferent. Your feedback's always welcome. So until next time, crap! This has been Pinstar signing out. Yes, get in the water! Put the fire out! Hurry up! Hurry up, you fools! Go, go, go! I don't want to lose all that stockpiled iron. Come on! This is what I get for being greedy and turning off the stockpile. Phew, looks like they saved the building. Anyway, Pinstar out. See ya!